Hey everybody, Jake Jackson here and welcome to my channel. In today's video, we are continuing the Hot Drink series. This footage here is part 1 of the Hot Drink series. Next we have part 2, which is the 2-tier stand. So here I have this old telephone stand which I decided to take and create a new look for my hot drink stand. Here you see I am trying to measure out by using the grid that is on the back of the contact paper. This contact paper was very easy to work with. I ended up purchasing this from Home Depot. I like it because it's very user friendly as far as for applying the contact paper, and even if you put the contact paper and adhere it to the surface, it is easy to peel off as easy as you put it down. As you can see, this is what was going on here. You can place it down and you can still remove it even if it's not in the position that you would like it to be in. It's easy where you can still pull it up and reapply to the surface once again. So I continued measuring all around the stand and applying the contact paper. There were some tricky areas, but with patience I was able to work through it. Applying the contact paper can be tricky depending on the piece or the pieces that you are covering. One tip that I would recommend is that you would not throw away any of your pieces of contact paper, because you can always reuse those pieces in smaller areas or larger areas. So it's best to keep all your scraps until you're very sure that you may not need them. As you all can see, this was considered one of my tricky areas. Even though it was a larger area, it was still a tricky area to adhere the contact paper to. Another two things that I like about contact paper is that it's easy to cut, and it has the self-adhesive on the back, so you don't have to worry about glue or any other type of way of adhering the contact paper to your surface. I was able to use my hand with helping to glide the contact paper onto its surface. Now here you see I have a couple of pieces that are left from cutting up. As I said, you never throw away the paper, you just end up reusing it into a different spot. So I thought the stand was looking a little plain, so I decided in some areas of the stand to add this nautical rope. And here we are, you guys. Da, 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 da. So we're entering into my kitchen here, walking up to the hot drink stand or station, and we're looking at all the various things here. You see my DIY hot drink sign. You see the 2 chairs that I created as well to go with the hot drink station. And you see the various things that I decided to place on top of the stand. Now I will be adding other things as the weeks go by. It's starting to get a lot colder outside, so I think this is the appropriate time to have this stand because there's lots of people in my house that love to drink tea and cappuccino and hot cocoa, hot chocolate, whatever you want to call it. They don't for the most part drink coffee. And you also see that there is no coffee stand anywhere around as well, because that's just not something for the most part in our household that we like to drink. You see that we have the cappuccino stand there, well not stand, the cappuccino holder, and then you have the tea holder, and I had the hot chocolate at the top. Then at the bottom here, as you can see, when I get ready to open up the door eventually, you will see that there was some backstock of creamer because everyone in the house likes having creamer with their cappuccino and their tea. And so that's just the backstock of all those various things that people like to add to their coffee, well not coffee, but their cappuccino, and like to add to their tea. And now here is a final look at the results of part 1, 2, and 3 of the Hot Drinks series. I hope you guys enjoyed what you are looking at and what you've been watching. Be sure to subscribe to my channel and make sure that you like this video, and I will see you guys in the next video.